Hi everyone. A friend of mine asked me the other day why the chemo that I'm doing right now is working so well, and I thought I would make a video about that for everyone, just in case anyone else is wondering, because I did the same chemo last year, and it seemingly didn't work. What I realized after the fact, or actually not too recently, is that I think it actually did work. Because I got such good results in November for my CT scan, and I don't think it was because of all the other stuff I was doing. I think that the chemo was kind of like sort of still working, and I just didn't realize. So that's pretty amazing to me, because that means that even if I take a break from the chemo, that hopefully it will still keep sort of working in retrospect. Um, And the reason that the chemo that I'm doing now is working so much better is because now I have this antibody that I've mentioned. That was the reason that my skin was so bad. As you can see, it's gotten much better, but this antibody works by sort of latching on to the chemo cells and helping the chemo medicine to go into the cells directly. And that makes it much easier on the body in a way, because it targets only the cancer cells, whereas the chemo medicine targets all the cells in the body. And yeah, so that's why it's working much better, because I have this additional medicine. That unfortunately comes with its own side effects, the worst of it having been my skin. But last week, or the last few days, have been really tough, because what the chemo medicine does is that it slows down your cell division, because cancer cells divide much faster than normal cells, and by slowing down cell division, basically it inhibits the cancer cells from spreading too fast. And that has an effect mainly on like mucous membranes, because the cells like in your mouth, in your eyes, your nose, your anus, wherever it's like soft and mucousy, they divide much faster than other cells, because they just because of the way that they're made, and because things pass through them, so they have to sort of repair themselves much faster. And if they can't do that, you get sores in your mouth. And it seems like a little thing, but it's so painful, because like I would have like 5 sores at once on my tongue. It's impossible to eat them. And eating is one of the most wonderful things I do at the moment. So anyway, yeah, and like, I cut my fingers and they don't heal, or my nails rip, and it's again these little things that you sort of take for granted when they're working fine, and you realize how important they are when they're not. So but I'm hanging in there. Yeah, this time, this chemo round, I have 3 weeks break instead of 2, because there's a holiday here this week. But that has been a bit of a game changer for me, because I realized that if I can have 3 weeks break, then I will last longer. So yeah, I'm slowly getting better, and then we'll see what happens in the next round. But anyway, just wanted to give a little bit of info on that. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm also learning a lot too through this process about the body, and I can't stress enough how amazing the body is. I just literally, I wish that everybody could get the perspective I have without having to be sick. So have a lovely weekend. Take care. Okay, speak to you soon. Bye bye.